What up, everybody? How was all doing? Hope all is well. And if not, hope we get back on track sooner or later. It's like an idiot thing, and I'm here. Yeah, I'm getting a download, right? And we're going to talk about existence. Because, you know, we be in and out what we talk about. Trending topics, existence, and all of that stuff, right? And we know NASA is a lie. And everything is fabricated to throw us off from the truth. But to give us a little bit of truth. You know? Because you ever ask and wonder, what is the sun, moon, stars? I know some of the stars are portals, but not all of them. So the not portal stars, what are they? And I always wondered that. Always questioned that. And NASA will tell you, well, there are stars a million miles away, and the planets, and there's this and there's that. But yeah, it's dark in space. Even though we really don't understand it. We try to go with what NASA says, but I can't go with NASA. But you know, sun, moon, stars, planets, those are ancient gods. Gods of antiquity. That means there have been gods forever, from then till now and beyond and to come. Those are the gods that influence this realm, I would say. The sun and the moon is basically in control of this realm. You know, the planets, that's all aligned. You know what I'm saying? It's all aligned with this planet. There's all those spiritual beings that's come up and down, in and out. Those are the rulers of the planets. If you really think about it. Because remember, the spiritual world and the physical world cannot meet. They do exist. And the physical cannot mess with the spiritual, and the spiritual cannot mess with the physical in certain existence, in certain instance. But the spiritual will definitely influence physical stuff while in the spiritual realm. You know what I'm saying? But if the sun, the moon, the stars, the planets are all gods, then what is Earth? Is Earth a playground? Or like I'll say, Earth is a school where we come to learn about existence and these different ideas of existence. You know, physicality, physical, pain, suffering, or hurt. You know what I'm saying? Truth, lights, understanding, misleading, confusion, good, evil, cover up all that shit here in this existence where we are. You know? Now, I said we're in a matrix because those gods know the situation, but once you're in the flesh, you won't know. You know what I mean? And it's like life after life we live. So we live multiple lifetimes. But why is that? Is it the main fact that we came down to earth? Is the main fact that we came to exist and live and experience and become? What is for you to become is you knows, like deep within your heart, you know what you want to be, or you know what you like. You're adamant about certain things, or if you're not, you know what I mean? But I want to know that all those spiritual beings and those gods are in control of this earth. Are in control of you? Now, I for one say we are in control of ourselves, you know, with our soul and our spirit and our body connection. If you don't lose yourself, but yet to understand self, and you know yourself, but you will be hearing your soul when it speaks to the self in form of a guidance, directional. And even if your souls get confused, those entities that's around or that's with you called family, acquaintances, loved ones, their energies, they're around you as well. Because they say we do have guides, spiritual guides, we do have protectors in the form of our family members that's from existence, right? And we're here on earth, each individual, each one of us, surviving, striving, living. Now, in the end, do we become gods ourselves? After this game, after we learn everything? after we see, experience. But then since we're living and we think about life, there's so much to experience. Now my question is, that's the reason why we have multiple lives and we live lifetime after lifetime? I ask questions so we can think. And I give an answer to the vibration. Where everyone have their own vibration. So you can take that question and let it run through your noggin for a second. Let it run through your head for a second and see what the feel is. You know what I'm saying? But I'm CLP, man, Conscious Life Philosophy, and I'm holding the vibe. And I appreciate y'all tapping into the Holding the Vibe podcast, to the Holding the Vibe channel. And we will just hold the vibe on life and existence itself, trending topics and all. But this conversation is just about existence. Peer into it a little bit. Because once you hear things, it's for you. What you hear is for your ears and for you to realize and recognize. And then when it comes back around again, you gotta make sense. So if the planets, stars, moon are all spirits, ancient gods, gods of antiquity. You know? So there's many gods in existence. But the creator of this world is the one God, right? That's why he's the one God and nobody else, but there's other gods. And that's where we gotta come and question this. Why would you say you're only one when there's many more behind you? Or were we lied to by tricksters? Because there are trickster spirits out there. I heard that too. So it's like everything you hear, you have to go through with a fine comb and think about it. So I'm bringing these things up, you know, and I'm gonna do some research and back it up. Because if the planets, the stars, the moon are energies once existed, or energies that always existed in the plan, in the foundation, in the creation of this dimension, or the many dimensions that we exist in. There's so much questions to ask, so much things to look into. But that's what life is all about, and that's what CLP is about. Understanding this thing called life. So we're gonna do some research, and we got some research ahead of us, so we can know. And I guarantee I'm bringing the research to you. So all these planets, stars, galaxies, probably just the galaxy, right? Host of the realms of existence. So much we gonna get into, so much where we can go, and this is just the beginning, y'all. Even though we've been on the podcast for like 3 years, you know what I mean? So we're gonna do some research, show the research where I get the information from, because right now I'm just going within and speaking from within. And we all know that Akasha records is within our DNA. Each and every one of us have our own Akasha records. It's just about accessing it, getting into it, getting the information, and understanding the information. You know, and you know how preachers read the Bible and try to translate it to you? Well, this ain't the Bible, this is you, your intuition, what's inside. They call it the Akasha records, what's inside your DNA, the ancient ones. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I just had a deep vibration, I had to get it out. My lighting ain't right, the sun is not out, but it's early in the morning, you know? It's like 5 o'clock. Well, y'all think about that, you know what I'm saying? I'll catch you on the next vibe. You know what I'm saying? CLP. It's all love. One. Channel style.